What's up guys, it's Greg, back in the garage for another video, another vlog. Well, I am just now getting over being sick from the weekend. I don't know what I had exactly. It feels like somebody punched me in the face. I think sinus infection or whatever it is. I was weak pretty much. I wanted to do stuff. I was just extremely tired. Sometimes I get like this when I push myself too much and I don't rest enough, and I've been going to sleep late over the last few weeks, so just now feeling a little bit better. You could probably hear that I'm a little bit nasally. Anyway, today we're gonna get a lot of work done. I want to finish up the wiring and getting the car back in one piece. Now that the wiring is hooked up the way it is, I might have to move the manifold over to that side, maybe behind the tank, something to that effect. That way I can hide all the wiring. Yeah. Gotta address the two leaks on this side of the car. I think this side I need to put a spacer in like I told you guys last video. And the front, I'm pretty sure I need to just cut the hose and give it a real good, a new end to fit into the fitting. Other than that, we're done. That'll take care of the air ride. It's working, it comes on. Shout out to Ray once again. Also, what I have, Yomar took my eyebrow, and some of you may have seen it on IG. He painted it, and look at that. The eyebrow is painted, so that's gonna go on as well. This is just gonna mount on with 2 screws on either side in the front here after I, measure it out and see where I want to put it. So we'll get that done hopefully today as well. I'm gonna put this someplace. Guess I'll put it back for now. Don't move, stay. Also, the intake has been sitting here for weeks. Trying to get that done today as well. And then I trimmed the flares up yesterday or 2 days ago. I think it was Saturday I did it. Trim the flares up so they won't hit anywhere when the car airs out. Still have to take off this one and trim near the front, because you see when the car goes down, it's gonna bulge out a little bit. I'm gonna take that one off, trim that one up just like the rest, get the car up in the air, get everything sealed up properly, put the seats back, and hopefully take her outside and wash her. This car's been dirty for a while. That way I get to drive her sometime this week. So, running out of time. Last time I saw a counter was a few days ago. It said 19 days. There's not that much time left for Alpine Vag Fair. I need to start getting this car completely ready and cleaned up. Once all this is done, I still need to program the air and then go get an alignment. And then I think that's about it. I want to clean up the lip, clean up the interior, and then the car will be ready to go. So let's get started with cleaning up this rat's nest. I don't know if it'll come across on camera, but that was the finish on the tank before. I just hit it with some Scotch-Brite to try to give it a brushed look. It may not come across on camera, but just to even out the surface of the tank from all the little scratches and nicks. So I'm gonna hit the ends real quick, and the bottom portion, you can see the difference there probably. I need some Scotch-Brite, and I use a little bit of alcohol. You could also use WD-40 as a good lubricant to do this effect. I did the same kind of thing on the lips of the wheels. You can see there. Now here slowly, but gotta get this work done. So this is the setup. This will be the setup for now. Compressor, 380 compressor, tank here, manifold, and you'll see it from the front like that in the trunk. Not worried about it later on. Maybe I'll wrap this or wrap the tank or paint the tank. Not worried about all that right now. So I'm gonna get it in, get the wiring back together, tape up what needs to be taped up, get this in, cut the ends off the lines, get everything in, and then address the leaks on the driver's side. Got the tank situated where I want it to be. This cable will get tucked in there. It's extra. With the trunk clean. It won't look terrible sitting on there. I'll screw it down just so it's not rattling around. Got all the interior pieces from this side back in. The seats are in. Going now, I took off the last flare that needs to be trimmed. This is how it was trimmed before. You can see there's still a lot of meat left. This is how the other side is. There's technically nothing on the bottom end except 2 screw holes. 2 screws and double set of tape are what's going to hold that in place, no problem. Now, yeah, trim that, get that back on, tightened up, secure, get the wheel back on, set it back down, go on the other side, re-trim the lines just a little bit because they were in and out. I think I did that on the front too, in and out. Just trim it so there's fresh ends to go into the fittings, and that should fix our leak. And that's it, because according to what I've been told and what I've seen, oh, I can't see it there. Maybe you can see it here. No, can't see it there either. Either way, the top of the bag, there's a bushing that goes on top, much like the factory one here. And I do have that installed. So I wonder if I need to put the shorter one on. That might be the issue. No, that's not the issue. But anyway, we'll get that on and we will continue. Well, it's evident that I'm not 100% fully recovered. So, excuse me. Tank's in. Wheels are set. Hopefully the new air lines in the rear are cut and fit nicely. Ignore all of that. That will get rewired when I take the tank out to get painted at some later date. Yeah, man. I haven't had the flares off this car in a long time. It looks funny without it. I might do what Jerome did and put bump stops in the rear so that it rests on the bump stops instead of tucking. I'm not sure how I feel yet. I like how the front sits pretty much fender to lip. Ignore that scratch. Fender to lip in the front. I want this to sit a little bit higher, and that'll be the aired out stance or whatever you want to call it. So this side tucks in a little bit more. Obviously it needs an alignment. Yeah, man, the car sits really nice, to be honest. I get the alignment done, it's gonna sit probably a little bit lower in the front with the wheels tucked in just slightly. And yeah, man, it looks dope. I'm gonna start her up now and fill up the tank. Tank is dead empty, obviously. Let that fill up. Smoke out the garage as usual. Tank compressor's on. Filling up the tank. We're good. When this thing raises up, which it does automatically, I'll pull it out. Woo. She's got her legs, boys. She's got her legs. Clean her and put a lip on. Woo. So much work, but I'm exhausted already. Now I'm gonna have to go lay down. Smoked out the garage. And I just missed it when I picked up the camera. The car airing up by itself, so. Whew, it stinks. I'm gonna let this thing air out for a while. Gotta get this car outside so I can clean it. Let the compressor run just for a little bit and then shut it off. just got back from picking up Isaiah from school, and looks like the rear is still holding. That's good. I'll go over here and trim the front one on here because this one seems to have gone down just a little bit. And then once that's done, we should be all set to go with the Air. Eyebrow next, and then I'm not sure what else. Oh, I have to put one piece of interior back in, and after that I'll pull her out, probably wash her. Oh no, I gotta trim the fender flare and get those back on. So probably wash her, get the fender flares cleaned up and everything, get some double-sided tape on those, get some screws those back in, reattach those. Then after that we'll be done with that, and then that should be it for today. Just gonna match up the cut lines and the cut marks here, cut here, trim all this and stop about there with a screw hole that I'm gonna drill into the side, and then double-sided tape will hold the rest on. I always find the easiest way to cut plastic, I just heat up my blade with my torch, and then it cuts like butter. Look at all the extra material I trimmed off. Now the flares are pretty flat. That's extra. The things you have to do to not rub or mess up your flares. Just heard a massive burnout. Couldn't get my phone out in time. Anyway. Skinny drill bit. 4 matching screws. Eyelid. Let's hope this goes good. I'm glad we're moving. This place is getting ridiculous. Alright, let's go. So I should have enough space to do this. I'm gonna have to put you guys down and do this, because I don't want to do this one-handed. Oof. Hot boy status. Ooh. Dang. You guys have no idea how long I've wanted this part. It's the little things, man. It's the little things. Now. Alright. Alright. Moment of truth. That part worked. See if I'm able to get my hand in. And, okay, I'm able to open the trunk. Open trunk hood. Man, look how dirty it is. Let's see. I gotta adjust my latch so I can't just drop it. So I'll just. Oh, come on. I think that's closed. That's not closed. A little bit more. Hopefully this thing is not stopping my hood from closing. I'm gonna have to readjust my whole front end. Hold on one second. The hood closed. Just needed 2 hands. Now this side fits pretty good. This side comes out a bit. Like this little edge here comes out a little bit, and it's away from the headlight. But I can't go back too far because this is the one without the notch. So that's keeping it pried up off of the grill. Here you can see there's a significant gap. but it's not bad. Don't mind it at all. I think I need to adjust my hood a little bit. This line's real nice and small. This side's a tad bit bigger. Or just try to move the fender over a little bit. No big deal. I'm not worried about it too much. Front end. Ooh. Looks so good. I don't want to have to, but I'm going to have to put that front lip on. Gonna have to do it. Ooh. We out here, boys. Yeah. Look at it. Look at it. Ignore the rock chips. Look at her. She's looking good right now. Looking good. Look at that front end all painted up. Man. Try to get those flares on today. If I have the energy. Probably not. I'm not gonna lie, I feel absolutely drained. Whew. Man, it looks good. Alright, so we got the eyelid on. The air is pretty much situated. I do have to take care of this front one. I'll do that tomorrow though. Then we're gonna try and hit the gym, see how I feel, to try to push everything out. Just push everything out. Get the endorphins pumping, push everything out. Get a good sweat going. That normally fixes me right up, especially after a couple of days of being down. So I noticed one thing I didn't do. I didn't give you guys an air out of the car. So I'm gonna set up the tripod and give you guys an air out right now. Here we go, boys. Damn! Damn! She slammed though. Ooh, she slammed. Look at that right there. Down over here. Yeah, a tuck-in. Like I said, I'm probably gonna put the bump stop to prevent that, because I don't want that to keep happening. But yeah, man. Ooh. Super stoked on how she looks. Super stoked. Fully aired out. I'll get her back up. Ooh. Breakdancing. Breakdancing. Nice. Not bad. Alright, stop playing, stop playing. Go to sleep, Christine, go to sleep. I'm gonna call it a day here. I'm gonna let her rest, leave her up, see if any pressure drops, which I doubt. I'm pretty sure this front driver's side is gonna leak just a little bit, but we'll see. And yeah, man, that's it. So, you know, like, subscribe. If you want to keep coming with me on this journey, you're more than welcome to. Hit the button, hit the notification bell, throw me a like. That helps a lot with the YouTube algorithm. And yeah, man, more to come. We're getting ready for Alpine Badge Fair, so a lot of work to do still. And I'll see you next time in the garage. Peace.
Perfect.